Hello and welcome to IITM Academy. In this session, we will learn about mensuration. It is branch of mathematics, which is concerned about the measurement of length, area, and volume of plane and solid figure. Before we proceed further, we will learn about interrelation between various units of measurement. We have seen base 10, system of the MKS units. In this system, all of the unit relationships in the metric system are based on multiples of 10, so it is very easy to multiply and divide. Let us learn the table as listed in next slide. Here, we have to learn prefix, abbreviation, and value. Start with prefix like deci, centi, milli, micro, etc. and the value as 10 to power minus 1, 10 to power minus 2, 10 to power minus 3, 10 to power minus 6, like that. Also, deca, hecto, kilo, etc. in positive of power 10. Hence, values are 10 to power 1, 10 to power 2, 10 to power 3, etc. Let us recap the definition of perimeter. The perimeter of plane figure is defined as the length of the boundary. Now, plan figure is two-dimensional figures like triangles, rectangles, circles, quadrilaterals, etc. The unit of perimeter is same as that of length, that is meter, centimeter, and kilometers, etc. The complete table of interrelation between various units of measurement we have seen in last slide. Let us see here few values to be remembered. These will be frequently used in calculation. In this chapter, 1 millimeter equals 10 to the power minus 3 meter, hence 1 meter equals 10 to the power 3 millimeter. 1 centimeter equals 10 to the power minus 2 meter, hence 1 meter equals 10 to the power 2 centimeter. 1 decimeter equals 10 to the power minus 1 meter, hence 1 meter equals 10 decimeter. In this slide, we will recap definition of area. Area is basically the amount of space occupied by an object two-dimensionally. Two-dimension means figure which can be drawn on two axes, x and y, on a piece of paper. Unit of area is square of length and is denoted by meter square, kilometer square, etc. To understand what is difference of perimeter and area. Let us see these figures here. This length of boundary line is called perimeter, whereas this red shaded portion is called area. This is the surface area enclosed by figure. Here, we will see an example of how units of area is converted. Here, we will convert meter square into centimeter square. Now, 1 square meter is literally a square with side lengths of 1 meter. Now, we has memorized that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, hence 1 meter into 1 meter in centimeter become 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter. Now, 100 into 100 is 10 to the power 4, as 100 is 10 to the power 2. Hence, 1 meter square is 10 to the power 4 centimeter square. Let us recapture various common shape and formula to calculate perimeter and area. Let us start with rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. That means you add up length and breadth and multiply by 2. As you can see, in rectangle, there are 2 length and 2 breadth, and area is length into breadth. Now, look at square. In square, we know that all 4 sides are equal, and also square is a rectangle with length and breadth equal. Hence, put length and breadth equals. We get perimeter is 4 times side of square and area is I square, as A into A is I square, where A is side of square. We continue from the last slide to get the perimeter and area of some other common shape. Let us see triangle. Perimeter of triangle is sum of all 3 sides. Here, if not all sides are given, then we have to calculate from other condition. Area of triangle is half into base into height. Height is also called altitude in triangle. Again, height is the line making 90 degree on the base from opposite vertex. Remember that base can be any side of the triangle and corresponding height will be perpendicular from opposite vertex. Now, Let us look at parallelogram. We know that in parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Parameter is sum of all four sides. That mean 2 into sum of adjacent sides. And area is equal to base into height. Here, base can be any side and corresponding height will be perpendicular line from opposite side on it. Perimeter of circle is also called circumference of circle. Circumference of circle is 2 into pi into r, where pi is 22 divided by 7 or 3.142. Area of circle is pi into I square. Let us see some example of finding the area of common figures. First example is of parallelogram. Here you can see base is 14 centimeter and height of parallelogram is 7 centimeters. Hence, we have seen in last slide, area of parallelogram is base into height. Hence, area is 14 into 7 equal 98 centimeter square. Next example is semicircle. We know that area of circle is pi I square. Hence, area of semicircle will be half of area of circle, and hence it is half pi r square. Now, here from figure, you can see radius is 7 centimeters and diameter is 14 centimeters. Hence, use the value of pi as 22 by 7. Note that when radius is multiple of 7, then use pi value as 22 by 7. Otherwise, use value of pi as 3.142. Hence, putting the value of r 7 in equation, we get area as 77 centimeters square. Let us see some more example. First figure is a triangle. Here you can see we are given base as 14 centimeters and height as 7 centimeters. Hence area is half into base into height. Putting the value of base and height from figure, we get area equals 49 centimeters square. Second figure is a rectangle. Here we have to find perimeter, where length is 14 centimeters and breadth is 7 centimeters. Remember, the perimeter of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. Putting the value of length and breadth, we get the value of perimeter as 42 centimeters. Look at the third figure. This is a square with side 7 centimeters. Perimeter of square is 4 into side. Putting the value of side as 7 centimeters, we get perimeter of this square as 28 centimeters. Here, we will solve NCERT Chapter 11.1. We are given a square and a rectangle with same perimeter, and we have to find area of both square and rectangle. Given is side of square as 60 meter and length of rectangle as 80 meter. Hence, if we find breadth of rectangle, then we can find area of rectangle easily. We are given perimeter of both square and rectangle is equal. Hence, use this to find breadth of rectangle. Perimeter of square equals 4 into side of square, which is equals 4 into 60 equals 240 meter. Now, perimeter of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. Now we have length as 80. Hence, 2 into 80 plus breadth. But perimeter of both the fields is same. Therefore, 240 equals 2 into 80 plus breadth, or breadth equals 40 meter. Now, let us find area of square. Area of square is square of side. Hence, area of square equals 60 meter square equals 3,600 meter square, and area of rectangle equals length into breadth equals 80 into 40 equals 3,200 meter square. Therefore, area of square is larger compared to area of rectangle. Question 2. Here, we have to find developing garden cost. Around a house, unit price per meter square is given. We know that square meter is unit for area. Hence, without any confusion, find the area of the garden. Here, we can see plot is a square and house constructed is a rectangle. We can see here area of garden can easily be calculated if we know area of whole plot and area of house. Now area of plot equals side square as plot is a square. This is equal to 25 square equals 625 meters square. House is a rectangular shape. Hence area of house is length into breadth, which is equal to 20 into 15. That is 300 meters square. Now, you can see area of garden is area of plot minus area of house, which equal to 625 minus 300 equal 325 meters square. Now, cost of developing the garden for 1 square meter is 55. Hence, cost of developing 325 square meter is 325 into 55 equal 17,875 rupees. Question 3. Here, we have to find area And perimeter of garden. The shape of a garden is rectangular in the middle and semicircular at the ends, as shown in the diagram. Let us first calculate the perimeter of the field. We can see there are two semicircular shape. Hence, first calculate the perimeter of one shape. We know that perimeter of semicircular shape is pi into r. Here, you can see diameter of the semicircular shape is 7 meter. Hence, radius is 7 divided by 2. Since radius is in term of 7, hence, use pi value as 22 divided by 7. Hence, circumference is 11 meter. Please note that for circle, perimeter, it is also called circumference. Also, you can see in figure, length of rectangular shape is 20 minus half of 7 and another half of 7, which is 23 meter, and breadth is 7 meters. Hence, area of garden is area of rectangle plus 2 into area of semicircles. Area of rectangle is length into breadth. This is 23 into 7, and area of each semicircle is half into pi into I square. Hence, area of rectangle is 23 into 7 equal 161 meters square. Area of semicircle is half into pi into I square, which is equal to 77 divided by 4. Hence, area of two semicircle and one rectangle is 199.5 meters square. Question 4. Here, we have to find number of tiles required to cover a floor of area 1080 meters square. We have each tile as parallelogram shape. Hence, area of each tile is 24 into 10 equal to 40 centimeters square. Now, floor area is 1080 meters square. Hence, we need to convert floor area also in centimeters square. Hence, 1080 need to be multiplied by 10,000. Now, number of tiles can be calculated by dividing area of floor by area of each tiles. Hence, number obtained is 4,500. Question 5. Here, we have to find path length taken by the ant for 3 different shapes, as shown here. Now, let us take first case. Here we can see we have semicircle and diameter. Hence, let us recapture the definition of perimeter. This is the path taken along the shape. Hence, to get the path covered by ant, we have to calculate total perimeter of the path. Hence, in shape 1, perimeter of shape is perimeter of semicircular part plus diameter. Now perimeter of semicircle is pi into r. Here pi is 22 by 7 and r is half of 2.8. Hence perimeter of semicircle with diameter 2.8 is 4.4 centimeters. Hence, path length for case 1 is 7.2 centimeter. In the second case, perimeter of the shape equal perimeter of semicircular part plus length plus 2 into breadth. Length is 2.8 centimeter and breadth is 1.5 centimeter. Hence perimeter is equal to 10.2 centimeter. In the third case, perimeter of the shape equal perimeter of semicircular part plus 2 into slant height. This is equal to 8.4 centimeter. Hence, you can see second path is longest. Hence and has to take longest round in path 2. In this slide, we will learn to calculate area of trapezium. We know that trapezium is a quadrilateral with a pair of parallel sides. Let us remember the formula of area of trapezium for any given trapezium. If A and B are two parallel sides and H is perpendicular distance between them, as shown in figure, then its area is given by height into half of sum of two parallel sides. Here you can see A and B are two parallel sides of trapezium and H is height between them. Hence area of trapezium here is H into half of A plus B. Let us use the concept learnt to find the trapezium area. Here, clearly we can see A is 7 centimeters, B is 9 centimeters, and height is 3 centimeters. Hence, area of his trapezium is height into half of sum of parallel sides. Hence, this is 24 centimeters square. Let us use the concept learnt to find the trapezium area. Here, clearly we can see A is 5 centimeters, B is 10 centimeters, and height is 6 centimeters. Hence, area of his trapezium is height into half of sum of parallel sides. Hence, this is 45 centimeters square. In last topic, you have learnt about area of trapezium. In this topic, we will learn about area of a general quadrilateral. Any quadrilateral can be divided into two triangles by drawing one of the diagonals. Then, applying and calculating area of triangle formula on individual triangles, we obtain the area of quadrilateral. Consider the quadrilateral ABCD. as shown here. On drawing diagonal A, C, we have two triangles, ABC and ACD. So, area of quadrilateral ABCD equals area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ACD. As per the area of triangle formula, we can write area of quadrilateral ABCD is half into H1 into AC plus half into H2 into AC. Now, here, we can take AC as common, and equation become half into H1 plus H2 into AC. Here, you can see AC is diagonal of the parallelogram. Let us see an example of finding area of quadrilateral. Here, we are given H1, H2, and diameter D. We have seen in last slide. Area of quadrilateral is half into H1 plus H2 into diameter. Hence, putting the value from figure, we get area equal to 11 centimeters square. Here we will see formula for calculation of area of rhombus. We have seen that in case of rhombus, diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. Hence, H1 and H2 are equal, and sum of them is equal to diagonal dB. Hence, putting the value of H1 plus H2 as diagonal dB, the formula for area of rhombus become half into D1 into D2. Let us see another example of finding area of quadrilateral. Here, we are given H1, H2, and diameter D. We have seen in last slide. Area of quadrilateral is half into H1 plus H2 into diameter. Hence, putting the value from figure, we get area equal to 24 centimeters square. Next example is a rhombus. As all four sides are equal and opposite sides parallel, We have seen in last side, area of a rhombus is half into d1 into d2. Hence putting the values of d1 and d2, we get area as 21 centimeters square. In this topic, we will see how to calculate area of any polygon. For any polygon, try to divide the polygon into possible number of triangles, quadrilaterals, trapeziums, rhombus, etc. and then find area of each of them. At last, add all the calculated individual area, which will give the area of polygon. For example, let us now find area of octagon shown. The given octagon can be divided into 3 parts. As shown in figure. From figure, area of part A and C will be same, which resembles a trapezium, and part B is a rectangle. Area of part A, trapezium, equals H into sum of 2 parallel sides divided by 2, which is equal to 2 into 10 plus 3. Divided 2, hence 13 centimeters square. Area of part B, rectangle, equals length into breadth, which is equal to 10 into 3 equals 30 centimeters square. Thus, area of octagon equals 2 into area of part A plus area of part B equals 2 into 13 plus 30 equals 56 centimeters square.